right, we're here with assistant head coach Daronte Jones talking about the UH secondary. Your unit is one of the most experienced on the team. How much confidence does that give you as a coach?
Good confidence. You know, guys can help bring the younger guys up. As you know, I have 6 or 7 new guys, and they're very young and inexperienced. So the experience of the veterans, you know, for Daryl Magid, Naquan Phillips, and Morrell Jackson, and along with Trayvon Henderson as well, can help bring the learning curve of the younger guys. So it's tremendous to have that experience.
Now, what's it been like for the unit under Kevin Clune's new defensive set? Is there any type of shift in philosophy as far as playing more man or more zone?
Still heavily aggressive in man, so that would remain the same from last year, but just more zone conscious. You know, we have a lot of more, we have a few more zone blitzes, zone pressures from everywhere, creepers as we like to call them. So more vision and break in terms of defensive backs having their eyes on the quarterback and seeing the whole play develop rather than just locked on one guy. So it gives those guys a little breather also from playing man.
Let's talk about personnel. You mentioned some of the veterans before, but let's start with the cornerbacks.
Yeah, I'm very proud of Naquan and D. Magid. Those two guys had a great offseason. Leaders in the back end there. You know, we're going to go as far as they take us and as far as they help bring the younger guys along as well. Very pleased with what they're doing. They're making plays. They're lining up. They have the ability now to play any position in the back end, which is great. You know, I think this is the first time that's happened in 3 years we've been here, where we've had not only one but 2 guys that can play corner, nickel, dime, and both safety positions. So that's huge. That gives us some flexibility.
And let's go to the safeties. How do you feel about them?
Good, good. Trayvon Henderson again is going to be playing more of a safety role this year. You know, last year as a true freshman, he was a nickel for us, so he's taking ownership of that safety role. And then Morrell Jackson's kind of like the savvy vet who's battling back from some injuries from the previous year and in the spring ball, so he's just trying to knock the rust off. But the mental capacity of the game is still there, so I'm pleased with those guys.
It's early on in fall camp, but how would you assess the crop of newcomers this year?
Talent. I'm pleased with their ability. You know, each one of them to do something that's a little bit different. You know, their strengths are all different, and they all bring something different to the table. So it's good. It's good. It's a well-balanced group now. In terms of we have some more size, we have a little bit more speed, we have some quickness, we have some toughness. So we have a little bit of different categories, I think, that we needed back there, and attributes that could really improve our back end play.
Now, going back to our years as a recruiter, one of the top recruiters, what are the main attributes you look for when you're
for a defensive back?
Secondary, yeah.
Well, for a corner, you look for change of direction and some quickness, some quick twitch with it, which we have that in some of the new guys. And then from a safety perspective, just toughness and the ability to kind of line people up, have to be that quarterback in the back end.
What do you think is the biggest thing that your unit needs to improve on from last year?
Consistency. That's huge. You know, last year we had some good games, some bad games. Just consistency all around the board. Just stay at one level, high level at that, and just stay there. You know, not up. We can't afford to have an up and down play. So we have to be a consistent group.